On to Campaign 2020, the stage is set in Cleveland, where in less than an hour, President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden will face off in their first debate. Both touched down this afternoon, President Trump just ahead of Biden there. The president was expected to spend time preparing for the 90-minute showdown. Political analyst Melissa Caen joins us now. Melissa, we've got two very different men with completely different styles here. Let's start with Biden. He's leading in the national polls so far, but has a reputation in the past for some verbal gaffes during events like this. What does he need to do tonight?
Well, to your point, he needs to not make any big gaffes. I think people will forgive a couple of sort of human mistakes throughout the debate, but if he really loses his train of thought for several seconds or makes a statement, a fact that is very, very far from the truth, that is something that could potentially hurt him. The other thing he needs to do is keep his cool. He needs to be assertive, but not lose his temper. He shouldn't yell or become unhinged at all based on the president's goading or argumentative style. So threading that needle, making sure you can show that you're willing to fight for what you believe in and for your supporters, but not going too far is going to be important.
Yeah, President Trump no doubt is going to try to push his buttons. And he said he's not practicing. The president says this. How do you expect him to come off tonight?
Well, in some ways, the president has been practicing since he was elected in 2016. He engages in these lengthy back and forth conversations with journalists that can be really contentious. And he's been holding rallies and sort of message testing since he was elected 4 years ago. So in many ways, he's been practicing for a very long time and understands how to defend his record and what messaging really works. And so I think the president that we are all used to seeing is the president that we're going to see tonight.
Yeah, looking back, speaking of 4 years ago in the similar situation when he debated with Hillary Clinton, how do you think that this debate will be different?
Well, the biggest difference is going to be the fact that there's no real audience. As the clip that you showed in the intro, you could see that the chairs are a couple of chairs really spaced out. We're going to see maybe a couple of dozen people, family and friends, and some journalists there, but you're not going to have the applause and the boos and the laughter, and that may cause the candidates to dial it down a bit because that kind of hammy, sort of audience applause line is just going to look a little strange. And so the president, especially, who really interacts with audiences well, may have to change his approach just a bit to accommodate the fact that there is no audience.
So a lot of voters out there probably have their minds already made up. What can the candidates hope to get out of this? It's a very polarizing time.
That is true. And debates aren't where candidates go to win, but it is where they can go to lose. Right? So you give a good answer, people will forget it immediately. But if you give a bad answer, if you make a mistake, that's the thing that will be put on loop that people will really pay attention to. So if I'm advising the candidates tonight, and I'm sure their advisors have told them, this is not a shoot the moon event. You're not going to win tonight. All you can do is not lose. And so what their hope is to get out as unscathed as possible and then wake up tomorrow and keep campaigning.
No doubt they will do that. All right, political analyst Ms. Caen, thank you so much for joining us.